Well, and the biggest thing I think about is your 401ks, your
Yes,
retirement plans.
exactly, yeah.
Because the thing that people have to realize is that you have to convert them
Yeah.
to income. And when I say convert them to income, everybody has the same goal.
Yeah.
They want the max amount of income that they can get. They want the max amount. Because that's
least
that
amount of
dictates-
taxes.
Yeah,
Also,
least amount of taxes,
Yep.
and they want to do it with the least amount of risk. And don't get me wrong, they understand that there's risk involved.
Sure.
But nobody, I've not had a single person ever say to me, "Hey, if I outlive my income, no big deal, man. You did your job. It's okay." No, they don't say it like that. They want growth. They want growth because they want to leave something behind for their children.
Sure.
And they would like to leave that in the most tax advantageous way. And so because we have so many people moving into the area for a retiree, that's what's exciting. I mean, we have an overwhelming amount of people. We have an overwhelming amount of people that's leaving the workforce. The baby boomers. I mean, they're leaving the workforce in droves.
That's right.
And so they need these services because, they're looking for that. And then, of course, the business owner. I mean, I love working with the business owner just for what you said earlier. They do such an amazing job of giving back to their communities. And that's their whole focus, their whole entire lives, But unfortunately, a lot of times, they don't focus enough on them. Because they're givers. Naturally, they're givers. And so we're able to change their lives, because the time where they're not sure what to do, because all of a sudden they hit 60, and they're thinking, wait a minute, we all know the clock's ticking.
That's right. Yeah.
And so you're thinking, how do I get out of this? What is my exit strategy? I mean, you mentioned Stephen Covey, and it's ironic because that's been my all-time favorite book is the Seven Habits. Yeah, Seven Habits.
Yeah.
And so that's one of the phrases I always use was we always have to begin with the end in mind.
Yeah.
And that's what we talk about with business owners is what is the end for you? And so being able to work with people on a very personal level, being able to have that personal impact. I mean, and don't get me wrong, we have a lot of institutional relationships and we offer institutional services and products, but it's really not about the products and services. It's about the people.
The relationships,
it's about those relationships because that's what matters. At the end of the day, we're helping multiple generations of the same family making big differences in their lives.